right. Pop a parlay here with your week 8 matchup prediction. Starting us off with Molly's Muffins and Smelly Coot 1-4. We got Baker Mayfield and Jackson Dart. I'm going to go with Mayfield. We got DeAndre Swift and Chuba Hubbard. I'm going to go with DeAndre Swift here. We got James Cook and Jalen Warren. I'm going to go with James Cook. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. I'm going to go with Chase, but it's close. We got Chris Olave and Roma Dunze. I'm going to go with Olave, but that's close as well. We got Dallas Goddard and Omar Gadsden. Oronde Gadsden. I'm going to go with Dallas Goddard. We got Deebo Samuel and Ramondre Stevenson. I'm leaning towards a Ramondre. If Deebo's healthy, though, that's close. We got Rashid Shaheed and Garrett Wilson. If Garrett Wilson plays, I'm going to go with Shaheed. But if he doesn't, I'm sure he's going to plug in Rachaad White over one of those guys. And I'll probably take Rachaad White. I am going to go with Molly's Muffins here. I'm thinking they're going to get the victory point as well. Pretty simple decision there. We got God Did and Indy's Cheeks going with Justin Herbert over nobody. We got Bijan Robinson and Jonathan Taylor. I'm leaning towards Jonathan Taylor. We got Cam Scattaboo and Alvin Kamara. I'm going to go with Scattaboo. We got CeeDee Lamb and Drake London. I am going to go with CeeDee Lamb. We got Cortland Sutton and Alec Manor, and I'm going to go with Cortland Sutton. We got Tyler Warren against nobody. I'm going to go with Tyler Warren. We got Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt and Khalil Shakir. I'm going to go with Krosky Merritt. We got Amika Egbuka versus Xavier Worthy. I'm going to go with Egbuka. And I'm going to go with God Did, whether or not he puts a quarterback in. Flacco's UnderDawgs and Team Sim for Sarah. I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts over Caleb Williams. We're going to go with Christian McCaffrey over Josh Jacobs. Going to go with Woody Marks over Isaiah Pacheco. We got Quentin Johnson and Jalen Waddle. I'm going to go with Waddle. We got Stephon Diggs and Kendrick Bourne. I'm going to go with Stephon Diggs. We got Pat Freiermuth and Mason Taylor. I'm going to go with Freiermuth. We've got Jawan Jennings and Jordan Addison. I'm going to go with Jordan Addison. We got Calvin Ridley and Matthew Goldley. I'm going to go with... God, these teams suck. I'm going to go with Calvin Ridley here. These teams look bad. Buys are killing them, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, these teams look bad. I'm gonna go with Sim for Sarah here. I'm gonna decide later on the victory point. We got Sugar and Tea and Nabers and Paris and Kittle. We're gonna go with Josh Allen over Daniel Jones. We're gonna go with Saquon Barkley over R.J. Harvey. We're gonna go to J.K. Dobbins over Nick Chubb. Gonna go with A.J. Brown over Tez Johnson. Gonna go with George Pickens over Rashad Bateman. Gonna go with George Kittle over Kyle Pitts. Gonna go with Zay Flowers over Hunter Henry. And I'm gonna go with Bucky Irving, who's out over Luther Burden. Yeah, I don't know. These teams look bad too, but Sugar and Tea is clearly going to win this one. Nabers and Paris and Kittle projected sub 100. I'm going to go Sugar and Tea the victory point as well. We got Zero Championship Strategy versus the very red hot Implication. We got Joe Flacco and Bo Nix. I'm going to go with Bo Nix. We got Devon Achane versus Derrick Henry. I'm going to go with Achane. We got Breece Hall and Quidshon Judkins, and I'm going to go with Breece Hall here. We got, actually, I might go with Judkins there. We got Devonta Smith and Kayshon Boutte, and I'm going to go with Devonta. We got T. Higgins and Terry McLaurin. I'm going to go with T. We got Harold Fannin and TJ Hawkinson. I am thinking of going with Fannin here. We got Rico Dowdle and Michael Pittman. Leaning towards Dowdle here, and we got Calvin Austin going up against Keenan Allen. I'm going to go with Keenan Allen, and honestly, I think that the frickin' Implication stays hot. They stay hot. They're riding the hot hand and Joe Flacco. I think that they're going to get it done. This is a close projected team here. I'm going to go with the Implication. I'm going to give them victory point as well. And then we got Detrimentally Horny versus Team Mecozzi. We got Drake May versus Patrick Mahomes. I'm going to go with, I'll probably go with Mahomes here going up against Cleveland defense. That's tough. We got Chase Brown and Kamani Vidal. I'm going to go with Chase Brown here. We got Jordan Mason and Javonte Williams. I actually think that Jordan Mason might outplay Javonte here. Just going up against Denver. I think, yeah, we'll see. I'm going to go Jordan Mason, though. We got DK Metcalf and Ladd McConkey. I'm leaning towards Ladd. DK against Green Bay, though. Rodgers probably targets him big time. I'll probably go with Metcalf here, actually. We got Alec Pierce and Tet McMillan. I am going to go with Tet McMillan. We got Jake Ferguson and Travis Kelce. I'm leaning towards Ferguson against Denver. Tough matchup. It'll be close. I'm going to go with Rashee Rice over nobody. I'm going to go with Romeo Doubs over nobody. He's probably going to have to plug in Christian Kirk, maybe Hollywood Brown. These two guys seem pretty irrelevant to me. This one's pretty easy. Team Mecozzi doesn't even want to set his lineup. I'm going to go with Detrimentally Horny here, getting a dub and a victory point. I actually think that I think Simper Sarah will get the victory point. Actually, I think I'm going to go with Smelly Coot 1-4 to get the other victory point. So we're going to go with Molly's Muffs over Smelly Coot 1-4. Both these teams getting a victory point. I'm going to go with God Did over Indy's Cheeks with the victory point. I'm going to go with Sim for Sarah over Flacco's Underdogs. No victory point. I'm going to go with Sugar and Tea over Neighbors in Paris with the victory point. I'm going to go with the Implication over Zero Championship Strategy with the victory point. I'm going to go with Detrimentally Horny over Team Mecozzi with the victory point. That's it for your Week 8 matchup predictions, gentlemen. Good luck. Now, strap in for your Thursday night football parlay. We've got a bonus bet that we threw on Keenan Allen and Jordan Addison anytime TD. We got Justin Herbert and Carson Wentz to throw the rock a little bit. And then we got Justin Jefferson for 100 receiving yards. Bringing us down here, we've got an SGP. Put 24.50 on it, fairly confident. We got Jordan Addison for 50 yards. Justin Jefferson, 80 yards. Keenan Allen catching 5 balls. And Ladd McConkey for 50 receiving yards. That's 24.50 to win 231.94. All right, gentlemen. Good luck.